Okay, Kotaku, we are looking at one of the big Vita games. This is Uncharted Golden Abyss. I've got Victor from Sony, and he's going to show us a little bit of some of the levels. We've got pieces of 2 levels here, right, Victor?
Yes, we do. We're going to showcase kind of a prison shack. Drake's been captured by his enemies, and now he's locked inside a building that just happens to be on fire. And then later on, we'll show you some new combat mechanics with our new 6X's aiming.
This is a PlayStation Vita, for those who don't know. It's a much more powerful handheld from Sony. And Uncharted, which is up to this point been a PlayStation 3 franchise, is really one of the showpieces here for just how good the graphics can look. Now, we're shooting this with an iPhone, so there's the standard caveats that the game looks even better in real life. But what Victor's showing now is some of the control additions that you can get out of this. So you can play this with dual sticks, you can do the standard Uncharted controls, or you can do the touch controls that Victor's doing, either one at any time to move Nathan Drake around. It is, from what I've played, kind of the expected Uncharted mix, right? So there's going to be, here we're seeing some tilting in order to stay on the balance beam, or on the board he wants to balance on. But it's a standard mix where there's platforming and combat exploration, and then there's also gunplay and shooting. So you can't hear it, but they've got, sounds like Nolan North is back.
Nolan North is back as the voice of Nathan Drake. It wouldn't be an Uncharted title without Nolan.
And tell people a little bit about what's happening here, who this woman is in the window and all that.
So right there, that's one of our new characters for this. That is Marissa Chase. She is the granddaughter of an archaeologist who is searching for the same legend that Drake is on the quest for. And he's gone mysteriously missing, and Drake has agreed to help Marissa locate her grandfather.
It's like you've told people that summary before, Victor. That was very good.
Quite a few times today. So what we're going to show you here is one of the new gameplay mechanics. We've added a machete into the game for Drake to use to open up new gameplay paths and also to find hidden areas where treasures will be hidden. So as you can see, just follow the on-screen prompts, and then Drake will mimic those actions as well as he chops his way through.
This is one of the earlier chapters in the Uncharted narrative. This takes place before the first PlayStation 3 Uncharted game. I would say this is the youngest we've ever seen Nathan Drake, but I would be lying, and I can't go any further to spoil people's experience.
We'll just let you know that this is one of Drake's earlier adventures, which he's had several of.
Yes. Maybe even as a teenager.
Quite possibly.
Again, it's a little bit of a pity that folks can't hear it because they have kind of the full audio scape that you would expect. A lot of talking throughout it, incidental chatter that you'll hear from both of the characters, or any of the characters when it makes sense. Nathan Drake talking to himself a little bit when he's in a precarious spot. And now I'm hearing explosions.
Kind of distorted because it's kind of loud in here, but
I don't know if I'm just hallucinating or whatever the audio version is of hallucination. And so that was a bit of chapter 4, the Why is this building on fire chapter, which is almost the exact name of the chapter, I think.
Yes.
And then here we are in chapter 10, and you're showing something different here, right?
We're going to go ahead and skip ahead in the storyline a little bit. We want to showcase our new aiming system, where you can actually use the gyroscopic sensors in the PlayStation Vita to assist with your movement of your reticle. We found that it works best as a combination of both using the analog stick to aim and using the gyros of the PlayStation Vita to tilt and move.
Victor is inadvertently showing us off the excellent viewing angle of the Vita as well when he does that, because no matter how you tilted the system right there, I still felt like I had a pretty good look at the graphics. This is going to be great for nosy people on the subway who want to see what I'm doing.
Indeed. That's one of the great things about this 5-inch OLED screen, where the viewing angle is crisp no matter where you are.
So what's happening here if our chatter hasn't distracted people too much is that Chase, she's down there and she needs to basically get up to where we are, right? And we're doing sniper covered.
Drake and Marissa have been separated. Now we're trying to regroup, and I'm providing cover fire for her so she can climb back up to the platform that I'm on.
Very cool. Uncharted Golden Abyss is coming out when?
It'll be available at PlayStation Vita's launch, February 22nd in North America.
Okay, or even a little bit earlier if you're a super fan, right?
If you pre-order, it'll be available 1 week earlier.
Very cool. All right. Hope you enjoy the Uncharted look here from New York City.